So let's see. Georgie Farnall asks, which was your favorite scene to shoot in the movie? What was the hardest?
My favorite scene to shoot in the movie was also the hardest scene, which was Melanie in the dining room when she's drunk and it's like gets up and she comes in to say like what she thinks that they should do for the night. It was a very difficult. It was difficult in that it was 10,000 degrees outside that day, and we spent the first half of the day outside. I think 3 people got heat stroke that day because it was the hottest day. It was a record-breaking heat day in Georgia, and we were all so excited to go inside because there was going to be air conditioned, and we were inside for the second half of the day. And right before we went inside, the air conditioning broke, or like all the power went out, so we had no power, and it was, and everybody was just like dying and really in a bad mood, and so that was not in a bad, like everybody was still like professional and working hard, but it's just like it's exhausting to have days that long and like in those conditions, and so that was really challenging to do those scenes and like be in a room together and whatever it is. So it was like the conditions of that were really difficult, but then when we were actually doing the scene and like the dinner table scene beforehand, like I just love that scene, and I think everybody does such a good job, and Melanie is so funny, and then when she gets to really go for it with her drunk acting, it was making me laugh. So like I broke several. It was the only time that I broke in the movie was when she was doing that.
You just love her drunk acting.
I love it so much. I love it so much. So yeah.
Vincent?
Hardest and
favorite and hardest.
Favorite and hardest. I agree with favorite. I mean, that was despite how hot and oppressive the weather was. Melanie was just. I mean, many times I had to either hold my nose or put my head down because she's just that funny in this movie. So that was definitely the favorite. The hardest scene was probably the first scene when we started. Was in the park.
Oh God, I just completely blocked that.
No, it's okay.
Entire day out of my mind.
Well, this is what we're here for.
Oh, you're right.
Therapy.
Yeah,
no,
we had repressed that memory, and now you brought it back up.
I'm pulling it up right out of you. No, it was my first day and Kobe's first day, third day of shooting, or second?
Second day.
Second day of shooting. We're in a probably one of the only locations that we have to shoot in outside of the house.
And that's like one of the last scenes of the film.
It is the like emotional heart of my relationship with Kobe, and Kobe had just arrived with a broken leg, and we're like working for the first time together in a public place with a broken leg in incredible heat, with like everyone still kind of trying to get to know each other. It was so challenging, but Kobe was a champion. Like she was so strong, take after take, and was really a trooper through like a lot of pain, which was
because she also like where we were shooting was so far from where they were getting changed or if anybody had to go to the bathroom. It was like, and with a newly broken leg in 100-degree weather with like 80% humidity, it was And she's also like a mother with like a 6-month-old baby who's also, it's just like a lot of I felt really guilty.
Yeah, and you didn't see the baby in the sack on her back through the shoot. They were able to kind of
and like a camelback, she just put it in.
A little movie magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was that.
Yeah, it was a fortune to airbrush the baby out, but it was worth it.
Yeah, no, I think it'll be in DVD footage. You'll be able to see the baby.